start. Let's go. Let me check again my booking now.
And here at Olympic Arena. Listen to them already. Barcelona opens up the Euro Tour with SmackDown. The arena that once hosted basketball's dream team, now will see a nightmare. The American nightmare. The undisputed WWE champ, Cody Rhodes, is here. He's come to Europe to defend his title. The last time he was in Europe, a high-profile defense didn't go his way. Now the stakes and the danger couldn't be higher because opposite him is Gunther. The ring general believes that this is his time, his moment. On Sunday, he's on his own European turf. They are face-to-face tonight. Also here in Spain, you see Carmelo Hayes on the left. You see Ricky Saints on the right. For Hayes, the recent U.S. champion, has a new rival. Saints lost Melo a lot last week. Now they go at it again. Hayes against Saints from Barcelona tonight. Plus, she always makes her presence come this way, doesn't she? Chelsea Green has come to the Mediterranean shores, but she has a very big task ahead. On the other side of things, we'll stand Nia Jax. You see
I'm not sure camera कैसे दिख रहा है.
Very angry after falling on the other side of things. Now out to prove herself.
But
Jax,
yes, I'm
Chelsea
right.
Green comes your way from Barcelona. Welcome to
अच्छा नहीं कैमरा ठीक लग रहा है.
And just take it in. This is built 91 specifically for the 92 Olympics as it burned and magic. After all the years, it is still rocking here in 2026. Listen to them here in Barcelona.
I'm not sure ये ऊपर वाला कैसे हटाओ.
As we say good evening, everybody. Thrilled here with us, Joe Tessitore alongside Wade Barrett. Welcome to the start of this incredibly energized WWE European Summer Tour, and that means we are thrilled to be beside our local Spanish announcer, Celo Del Canela and Miguel Perez.
Let me see if I am live on Kick. Yes, we are.
Welcome,
Nice.
gentlemen. Hey, Sunday is Clash.
No, we are not.
This is a card that's like at a WrestleMania tape level weight.
Oh man, it is a 10 out of 10 already. I cannot wait for Sunday. But first things first, Joe. Barcelona has certainly brought the heat. And they're already bringing the noise. What a banging evening we're having tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Clash in Italy is going to have a Mania rematch. Jade Carlos going to try to win back gold against Rhea Ripley. That if they were part of the six-woman
We are at
tag
his
team
live
match
on
in the
YouTube.
crowd just 6 days ago.
For the first time in nearly 12 years, WWE
यार मैं समझ नहीं रहा ये ऊपर से हटाओ कैसे.
is sold out for the return of Saturday night's main event. WWE Women's Tag Team Championship match. Sunset flip, shoulders down, Brie with some help, and they retain. The tag champs did what they had to do to keep the gold.
The following is a six-woman tag team contest.
Look! This place is exploding.
और अब ये ऊपर वाला तो ऐसे रहेगा. मुझे समझ नहीं रहा कैसे हटाएंगे. So start. Let's देखते हैं crowd. बढ़िया होगा.
Is coming.
केक से तो लाइव हट गया है. मंथली से पहले देख लेंगे क्या सीन है।
Jade then was wearing gear inspired by the King of Pop. Now she's on a clear mission, more like old school Michael Jackson. It's don't stop till you get enough, and what she won't stop at is getting back that women's championship on Sunday.
Brilliant, Joe Tastic. Oh, and I agree with you completely. Winning gold at the very top level is a highly addictive process, and Jade Cargill, quite simply, is stumped that she lost said gold to Rhea Bloody Ripley at WrestleMania. While she doesn't make mistakes twice, this Sunday at Clash in Italy, she gets a chance to dethrone the woman who took said gold from her, Rhea Ripley.
Deep down the beach hit by her side, as always.
गाइस एक रिमाइंडर, पहले 1 घंटे में हमें जेड करके उसे रिया रिप्ली देखने मिलने वाली है और कोडी रोड्स वर्सेस गुंटर। सड्डा एफ के स्टैंड से आ गए।
Because on Sunday, that's exactly what's going to happen. Jade Cargill beats Rhea Ripley because she is the most dominant. The future isn't coming. The future is now. Oh, come on. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. And you are
क्राउड को पागल करना, ये गाना बजा दो बस, काफ़ी है। सैलेड फेयर एलेक्सा ब्लेस वर्सेस मिचेल ब्रीफैब देखने मिल सकता है हमें।
Rhea Ripley has simply not had an answer to the physical might of Jade Cargill in weeks. The champ may be going into Clash in Italy this Sunday as a major underdog.
She has never backed away from the biggest challenges. She climbed the mountain again at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. And Barcelona is showering mommy with love.
I don't know how smart getting in the ring with Jade Cargill, B-Fab and Michin this close to that championship defense really is.
यार केक पे लाइव क्यों नहीं हो रहा? I don't get it. क्लास में इतनी मस्त होगा भाई, क्राउड तो मजेदार
Every
होगी।
single week you come out here trying to throw around your dominance. Acting like 90% of your success isn't from you using people to try and make yourself look better. And the detail that you continue to forget is that when it's just you and me in this ring, I beat you. I beat you at WrestleMania. And this Sunday, I'm gonna beat you again. So you can continue to throw around your self-proclaimed dominance. Because when the match is done, you will be looking up at your true champion.
क्या लाउड है भाई।
And you're so damn weak that you're willing to work with women who don't even like you.
लाउड है भाई, क्राउड लाउड है।
Look no further than two living legends, including the Queen.
ऐसे वाले स्टेज बढ़िया होता है यार, साइड से जहाँ पे मिड से जहाँ से एंट्रेंस ना होने वाले स्टेजेस बढ़िया लगते हैं।
And Alexa Bliss, who's been fostering the teamwork of Rhea and Charlotte.
Well, a well-oiled unit with Rhea Bloody Ripley at Saturday's night's main event, albeit picking up a loss in the process.
Like you're a Hall of Famer or something. You've been here, what, 5 minutes? No, Jade. I respect how far you've come, but don't confuse your own hype for actual accomplishments.
Wait, hold up. You got some nerve talking to the future WWE champion like that.
Hey, listen, princess. If I wanted input from one of Jade's accessories, I just ask.
And Jade, you keep talking about how you're the future, but you might want to make sure that the future's actually accomplished something before you start lecturing us. Now I'll give you this, you do have the ego of a legend, but against us, you have the resume of a rookie.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Little girl, I'm not going to be talked down by somebody that Charlotte Flair's ragdoll.
That's cute. Hey Jade, word of advice in this business, I like to give the people that go against me the courtesy of a warning. So this is your one warning. I've gone toe to toe with people on the mic and in this ring, people that are way better than you. So do not make me embarrass you before your career's even started.
Damn.
Ladies, pardon the interruption.
फिर से 6 वुमेन होगा क्या? इस बार मुझे लग रहा है सार्लेट एलेक्सा वर्सेस
But Jay,
मिक्स एंड
if
बीफ है.
you're as confident as you claim to be, and Alexa, if you're looking for a fight as badly as you claim to be, then
तभी
Barcelona, are you
है जेट
thinking
उस
what
पे
I'm
है
thinking?
रिंग गियर में.
Let's stop talking about it and let's start being about it. Let's get a referee out here and let's do Jade Cargill and Alexa Bliss ahora, right now.
Oh, yes! That's how we're going to start the Euro Tour? Why not? Lexi, Jay, let's do it.
ऐड अब चेक कर सकता हूँ मैं क्यों ट्विच पे प्रॉब्लम है. ट्विच कह रहा हूँ किक में प्रॉब्लम है.
High stakes, high pressure. This is what we call muscle.
आई विश किक चला होता है यार. किक क्यों नहीं चला? आजा. फोर्टी सेकेंड और भाई रैंडी आएगा आज लग रहा है. बट रैंडी आएगा तो करेगा क्या? गुंटर, पंक, रैंडी, इतने लोग, सैमी ज़ेन, इतने लोग लग रहे हैं उसके अगेंस्ट जाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आज रैंडी आया तो क्या होगा? स्टार्ट.
Well, we were just reminded again, Wade, that big things come in small packages. Jade Cargill is going to have to test that theory a little bit here. Alexa Bliss was never going to back down. Nick Aldis, the general manager, came out right away. And here we are, Jade Cargill, Alexa Bliss from Barcelona.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like this from Alexa Bliss. Just a little reminder of who I am,
Yes.
Jade Cargill. That is a 5-time world champion, Alexa Bliss, and all the power of Jade Cargill coming to the fore early in this match.
You're going to power all the power at ringside because of these two in the ring.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Joe, the whole world loves the fact we are getting this match. Probably none more so than WWE Women's Champ Rhea Ripley, who stood at ringside knowing full well, A, she gets a close-up view of Sunday's opponent, And B, there's a good chance that Alexa Bliss can cause some major physical damage to the challenger this Sunday at Clash in Italy.
And we are only 48 hours away from Clash in Italy, and that loaded card that will air at 2 p.m. Eastern in the United States on ESPN. And of course, it will feature the WWE Women's Championship match as Jade Cargill gets her rematch against the champ, Rhea Ripley. Right now, it is Alexa Bliss who looks to control action early on. Reminder, later tonight, the face-to-face between Gunther and Cody Rhodes. There is the strength and power, and right on the back, what damage done.
Immediately from the off, we saw the difference in these two competitors. The raw power of Jade Cargill and the movement and aerial skills of Alexa Bliss, which were great until she stopped in her tracks like we just saw.
You see the quick decisions and perhaps the speed of Alexa Bliss coming into play. And then there's all that veteran experience to take on a challenge like this.
वो भी है
Physical prime and gunning to
Carmelo versus Ricky Sens.
This could be ugly, Joe. This could be really ugly.
Would you look at this military Jade Cargill with Alexa Bliss right over her head in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
Oh!
Making eye contact with Rhea Ripley on the outside in the process. Little message going the way of the champ, 48 hours away from that championship defense.
See Alexa Bliss reaching for her ribs. Oh, but smart to get out of the way just in time, or else that elbow would have done even more damage to that area.
When you are as strong and dominant as Jade Cargill, and sometimes that can lead to overconfidence, as we just saw there. And now this is Bliss's turn to try and retake control.
Got lined up from the apron. Oh my! Cargill!
And Jade.
Oh, powerbomb! Right on the edge of the barrier! Oh, how brutal was that?
Again? अभी तो ऐड से हटे थे भाई.
So Alexa Bliss thought she had Jade Cargill in perfect position as she came off the apron, and then Cargill, more damage to the back, was able to secure her in midair and powerbomb her way onto the barrier.
Yeah, and once you execute a move like that against an opponent, you really do have all the time in the world to gloat and enjoy yourself, regardless of the caliber of the opponent. That's a 5-time world champion. And now is the opportunity for Jade Cargill to really turn up the dial and send a major message to Rhea Bloody Ripley.
And just looking at Rhea Ripley as well as Charlotte Flair here ringside, great concern for Alexa Bliss after what
गाइस मैं चैट नहीं पढ़ पाऊंगा ठीक से. करेंटली मेरे पास सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ है जिससे मैं लाइव कर रहा हूँ, तो चैट में प्रॉब्लम आएगी. बट आप लोग किस मैच के लिए सबसे ज़्यादा एक्साइटेड हो क्लास इन इटली में?
Alexa Bliss made out that it was Jade Cargill who was a little overconfident and arrogant earlier tonight. It may have, in fact, been Alexa Bliss being a little too confident, challenging Jade Cargill's raw power when she's in this kind of form. Was Michin and Beef that on the outside, loving everything they are seeing.
As we just saw, these 6 women who are out here on the floor right now a week ago. But in 2 days, it'll be the spotlight on Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley. And she plays to the crowd here in Barcelona.
And there's just nothing coming back the other way from Alexa Bliss at this point.
Jade just keeps delivering more and more.
You do get the sense Jade can end this anytime she wanted, but she is prolonging the agony. Tense look on the face
Loser
of
कह रहे कि
Charlotte
you
Flair.
suck कह रहे, you
Alexa
suck कह रहे, मेरे ख्याल से
Bliss,
तो.
the past 12 months, and indeed Rhea Ripley.
50 सेकंड ऐड के लिए, उसके बाद पेज पे आएगी वापस मैच.
Crowd trying to rally support for Alexa. Charlotte and Rhea have been looking on with great concern, and Alexa fighting back with a series of body blows.
Well, Alexa Bliss needs all the help she can get at this point in the match after sustaining so much damage to that frame, and that frame is now crumbling in the face of pure power. He's doing push-ups in the middle of the ring.
You sucked. Loser नहीं था, you suck it.
A heated exchange opened up SmackDown between Alexa Bliss and Jade Cargill. When Alexa looks at Jade and says, "I've gone toe-to-toe with the very best in the business. Don't make me embarrass you." A match was made, and then just moments ago, a vicious powerbomb on the exterior barrier has changed the tone of this wave.
Jade Cargill is now relentless in destroying the frame of Alexa Bliss as helplessly loading on. Charlotte Flair and the WWE
Like करना guys जो भी देख रहा है.
Bloody Ripley, who's going to be facing this from Jade Cargill in just 48 hours time.
Clash in Italy Sunday from Turin, Italy. And she's up to more on the outside here. Alexa then puts her break spree and delivers a drop kick. She absolutely needed that. She had been sustaining damage for quite a while in this match.
Well, Jade Cargill has done so much damage.
She runs her knee right into the steel steps, Wade.
Bliss just hyper aware of a small opportunity opening up, and she's not going to let it slide.
This could be a turning point. You mentioned the fact that we're only 48 hours away from Jade challenging Ripley for the Women's Championship, and now she just ran her knee into the steel steps.
Well, Jade has been so dominant for the past 4 weeks since returning. A loss here would be disastrous for the confidence of the challenger this Sunday.
Alexa Bliss has regained momentum here in Barcelona.
And this audience has regained their belief in Alexa Bliss.
As she comes forward, that flipping senton.
It's that durability of a 5-time world champion.
She is in complete control into the cover, and Jade is able to get the right shoulder off.
Seriously weakened now is Jade Cargill, and this one has done a 180 in record time. And it's Cargill who's clinging onto the match now.
Sister Abigail DDT lined up.
यहीं पे गेम चेंज होगी.
Too much left in the tank for Jade Cargill, but for how much longer? Oh, hold on.
Big combination, getting involved and taking out Alexa's leg.
आई साढ़े फेयर आई, दिया भी आई.
Here goes Charlotte. Charlotte and Rhea are going to clean it up ringside.
Well, this Barcelona audience loving what they're seeing, and so must be Alexa Bliss.
यार एलेक्सा जीतेगी नहीं भाई. अगर
Bliss DDT. Jade Cargill is down. The DDT hit.
कल चैंपियनशिप के लिए लड़ने वाली है, मेरे को नहीं लगता.
Well, Jade Cargill is absolutely clueless as to where she's at. Alexa Bliss, bring up the money here, and we have a victor.
Twisted fall. Knees up. Knees up when she went for Twisted Bliss.
Perfect timing from Cargill, and it had to be.
Zero time.
Kick. Jade Cargill. Jaded. What?
1, 2, 3.
To go about it.
Yep.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Well, it looked like it was going to be a walk in the park for Jade Cargill, but of course Alexa Bliss with her caliber, she fought back valiantly, almost took the win, but ultimately the
Grabbing steel chair.
रिया वापस आएगी या नहीं?
Steel chair in hand as Alexa Bliss was just jading. Alexa's not even barely coming to. She's trying to
रिया वापस आएगी? ना, लग नहीं रहा. नहीं.
Yet another major warning shot to Rhea Ripley. Just 48 hours ahead of Clash in Italy. Jade Cargill is one dangerous woman.
Remember, Charlotte and Rhea had a deal with B-Fab and Michin.
अब आ रहे हैं.
They come after witnessing that.
Damn.
They had gotten backstage to fight him off. They're now back in the ring. to check out Alexa.
Just a little too late for Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Major damage sustained by Alexa Bliss after an incredible match. But the entire focus now shifts to Sunday when Rhea Ripley defends against that woman, Jade Cargill.
या ये समर स्लैम में ना पता नहीं क्यों ऐसा लग रहा है मुझे ट्रिपल थ्रेट फेडरल फोरवेक की तरफ जाएंगे ये लोग.
Undisputed WWE Championship. It's what happened last Friday with Gunther's latest attack that took everyone's attention.
Yeah, so this is the main event of SmackDown last week. Cody and Sami Zayn throwing it down with Cody in full control. The ring general Gunther popped up, locking Cody in a sleeper, and a wild swing from Sami Zayn took down Gunther. Cody capitalizing with a crossroads for win. But hold the celebrations, because here comes the aftermath. Gunther striking once again, absolutely brutalizing the Jack ahead of their showdown and crashing into the Sami Zayn intriguingly returned. Not like he was going to save his, I guess now, former friend Cody Rhodes, but he declined to do so. Cody making, Gunther making his intent.
या आगे की स्टोरी बहुत मस्त होगी. मे बी सैमी ज़ेन वर्सेस कोडी रोड्स नाइट ऑफ चैंपियंस.
WWE champion Cody Rhodes, and Cody, a face-to-face with your Clash in the Elite challenger Gunther is imminent. How are you feeling, especially after everything that transpired last week?
I'm sorry.
You got something you want to say to me?
I've got nothing to say to you.
You don't, huh? Maybe you should. Maybe you should, Cody. Maybe you do. And maybe you should. Maybe you should start by saying you're sorry.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Cody, guess what? Last week, hey, I didn't ask for a fight with you, okay? I didn't ask to fight my friend. You asked for that fight. And even still, in spite of that, in spite of everything that's gone on between you and me, when Gunther got involved last week and he started to choke you out, what did I do, huh? I had your back. I took care of him. I did the right thing. I did the right thing, Cody. I tried to help you. And how did you repay me? You stuck me with a crossroads from behind like a knife in my back.
A knife in your back? Enough, Sammy. Enough. Are you kidding me?
I did something in the confines of a wrestling match before the bell had rung, and that's wrong, and you know me. We've been in that situation before, yet you watched me as the light faded out of my eyes, get choked out by Gunther, and you had a choice, didn't you? You know what you told me, you know what? You walked away. I wanted to help. Cody. Every instinct in me was saying, help him. I wanted to do that, you know why? Because that's how I'm wired. Because I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here, apparently. And it took everything in me not to help you right there, Cody. But you know why I didn't? You want to know why? Because as I watched the light fade from your eyes, I realized that the right thing to do in that moment was to leave you there so that you could learn a lesson. A lesson you needed to learn.
The last real good guy teaching me a lesson. When I'm done with Gunther tonight, hopefully I can teach you a lesson too.
नाइट ऑफ चैंपियन. भाई ये पक्का नाइट ऑफ चैंपियन जा रहे हैं ये लोग इस मैच के साथ.
I'm sorry that your equipment got held up at Preston.
Danhausen.
But honestly, after last week, you shouldn't be doing any more experiments anyway.
Well then, what do you want me to do?
I want you to appear in front of the SmackDown audience, for which you are paid in human money, remember?
Oh yeah, and now what did you say about doing my science experiments?
I don't know, improvise.
Yes,
No.
great idea, business guy.
Danhausen, that's not what I meant, Danhausen. I don't.
Kid got to tell me customs. Liquid limit, too much moisturizer. What are you gonna do about it?
Why does everyone think I speak for European customs, Miss? I manage a television show.
Good! Manage your way to postponing my match tonight.
Why would I do that?
Kit is not here. I'm not taking Axiom on in his home country.
I'm not interested in Kid Wilson, frankly, because he's not in the match. You are.
Kid needs to learn from me up close and personal. My Miz method, Master Inspire Zone in, so he can become your main event player.
Hey.
You're welcome.
Right. It sounds to me like you're a little concerned about needing Kid's help.
Help? I'm the first ever two-time Grand Slam champion in the history of this company.
Yeah, give
I'm
him
in
some
my prime.
respect,
I can
damn
take
it.
on Anyone, anywhere.
Fantastic. Right, well, show me then, because Sid, you're up next.
वो क्या लेके गया मैंने देखा ही नहीं डैनहाउजन पीछे क्या लेके गया
Spain's very own Axiom in front of his fans against The Miz next.
पंक यार पंक कब वापस आ रहा है आई हैव अ फीलिंग हमें पंक भी देखने मिल सकता है क्लास इन इटली में या नेक्स्ट डे रॉ पे बट पंक भी वापस आने वाला है बहुत जल्द आ रहा है मतलब ये यूरोपियन टूर में ही देखेगा हमें जब तक ऐड है मैं कुछ चेक ही कर लेता हूँ किक से रिलेटेड क्योंकि मुझे किक पे तो लाइव करनी है भाई लो भाई
let's talk about GM Nick Aldis making an absolutely dreadful decision here.
Y su oponente del bello país de España,
They seem to be loving it.
Well, they're loving
ये
it.
एंट्रेंस बढ़िया होगी।
Spain's very own. That's it. He's gone on to accomplish great things. For so many of us will remember what happened in this arena.
मैं बस स्ट्रीम फिर चालू कर लेता हूँ।
That's when he was going out to see 10